Hey guys, me Dave. It's Friday, 3/13/2020. Well, I just thought I'd do a little video tonight. Got hit a little bit today. A lot of remote neural monitoring and remote neural manipulation as usual. They were hitting me a little harder than usual today, kind of getting me frustrated. I was feeling frustrated a little bit. And they did some other things that kind of ticked me off today. So it's kind of been an off day today, as far as the targeting goes. I want to give you guys an update on the job situation. I haven't heard back from any of the jobs I applied for. I haven't heard anything back. Nobody calls me. Nobody is interested in hiring me or anything. It's really unreal, because the places that I applied at are actually really hurting for people. So I haven't heard anything back from any of these people, and then they make you do it online, so you're not in person. You're not talking to these people in person, and they can't see who you are, which makes it even more difficult. You're online filling out an application, and you're trying to find a place to explain why you haven't worked in 6 years. They, like I said, they probably think I'm in prison, or I just got out of prison or something like that, because it's like I'm non-existent, uh, for the last 6 years. They're probably thinking, what has this guy been doing for the last 6 years? Has he been in prison or jail or something? So it makes it so much more difficult to get a job. My work record is all screwed up because of this program. Since 2012, it kind of went haywire, because of this program. They started hitting me in 2012. I didn't really know what was going on or anything, but my life kind of fell apart. Started to fall apart in 2012. But so I haven't worked in 2014, and 6 years, and they're probably going, what's this guy been doing for the last 6 years and stuff. So it's very difficult. I haven't heard back from any of the jobs that I have applied at. I should call them and see what the deal is. Just say, yeah, I'm calling. I put an application in. I'm calling to see what's going on. I should do that. Be a little more aggressive too, but it's just unreal. So I don't know if I'll even be able to get a job. So, because I'm trying to buy a house. Trying to buy a house next summer. The other option is to go to Plan B, and Plan B would be, like, in June, try to save $200 a month out of my check, for a year. That would give me $2,400 to, pay for inspections, and maybe help with closing costs a little bit, and give me a little more cash for, like earnest money and stuff like that. It would give me a little bit of money to play with. So that would be really difficult too, because I want to go camping and enjoy myself this summer. And it's not exactly that cheap to go camping. You go, it costs almost $100 just to go one night. If I go up, in this little town that I go in, that's 60 miles away, it cost me almost $100. The campsite is $37. Then you got gas and food and a little bit of firewood and stuff like that. It's it adds up and stuff. It's not exactly cheap to do. So kind of stuck. I'm kind of stuck, but I might have to go to Plan B, where I can try to save a couple $100s a month, which would be really, really difficult. I would have to really cut my spending and tighten things up a little bit and stuff. And so I might have to do that, which would mean I would be able to buy a house, but it would be an hour north of the city I'm living in right now into a little town, it'd be an hour north, pretty close to an hour north of where I am right now, closer to the Canadian border, like closer to Thunder Bay. You know, if you take the highway right up towards Canada, you'll end up in Thunder Bay, Canada, which is about, I don't know, 3 hours away, 3.5 hours away, or something like that. So it's really difficult and it really sucks. You know, I had no idea that it was going to be this hard to get a job. Thank God I do have an income coming in. It's not much, you know, they're taking out from Medicare and everything else, and I got medical bills now because you know, my medical assistance got canceled, so now I have medical bills. They're only covering 80% of my medical bills, and you know, I have like $400 in medical bills I got to take care of and stuff. So it's really difficult right now. I don't know. It's kind of scary, you know. I mean, I could end up on the street, you know. Who knows what's gonna happen? I could be in my, you know, living in my van under the freeway. You just don't know what's gonna happen in this program. Hopefully they wouldn't do that to me. They said they wouldn't do that to me. You know, they said, we're not going to kick you out on the street. We're not going to make sure you're on the street. But some of these guys are really psycho, and they like to hurt you, and they want to see you go through the worst of things. So you never know what these guys are going to do. You know, so it's, and I think there's so many groups involved in my program that, I you know, maybe one group doesn't know what the other one's doing and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on, you know. I mean, I think there's a lot of different groups of people that just know a little bit about this program. They don't know half of what's going on, and they act like they do. They act like they got all this power. They act like they know everything that's going on and all this stuff. I don't think they know half of what's going on. You know, I mean, they should be thankful that the money's still coming in, you know, millions of dollars is still coming in under my program, you know, and I don't think these people care. I don't think they respect no one, you know, they don't respect no one, you know, but somebody's paying them. The money's coming from somewhere. So it's just crazy, but I just thought I would do a little video and give you guys a job update. I gotta cut this off. Dogs are barking outside and stuff, and I hope you guys have a good night and have a good weekend and stuff. And you know what I did today? I woke up and I was watching CNN and MSNBC all day today on the coronavirus. I have to stop doing that. People are in a panic, and there's more cases. I think there's like 14 cases here in Minnesota about, you know, with that people are infected with the coronavirus and stuff like that. My sister is down in the cities, and she's going to keep her kids home from school and stuff like that. They're closing schools, and they're closing the colleges, and they're canceling college hockey games and stuff like that. They're doing all kinds of things, and we haven't been hit up here yet. No one up here has been hit, but they are, you know, the hospitals. We have 2 big hospitals in my city, and they're all getting prepared, and people are all buying toilet paper and groceries and all this stuff. It's really crazy. People, you know, are in a panic about getting this virus and stuff like that. So anyway, I just thought I'd talk a little bit about that, but I'm gonna cut this off, you guys, and I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you later.